Hey everyone, Linus here. Have you ever looked at your PC and wondered what magic happens inside that box? It might seem intimidating, like a tangled mess of wires and circuits, but trust me, it's honestly not as scary as it looks. Think of your PC like a well-coordinated team, with each member having a specific role to play. So let's crack open the case and meet the team. We're going to explore the essential parts of a computer in a way that anyone can understand. By the end of this, you'll be able to impress your friends with your newfound PC knowledge. Ready? Let's dive in. First up, we have the motherboard, the real MVP of the team. Think of it as the foundation of your PC, connecting all the other parts and letting them communicate with each other. It's like a giant circuit board with slots and connectors for everything else. Next is the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, which is the brain of the operation. This little chip does all the thinking and calculating, following instructions from your software to run programs and perform tasks. The faster the CPU, the quicker your computer can think and respond. Now let's talk about RAM, or Random Access Memory. This is your computer's short-term memory. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly while you're working on something. The more RAM you have, the more tasks you can juggle smoothly without your computer slowing down. Of course, we need somewhere to store all our files, games, and, well, cat videos. That's where storage comes in the form of hard disk drives or solid-state drives. HDDs are like giant filing cabinets with spinning disks, while SSDs are like super-fast flash drives. Both store your data, but SSDs are much quicker. For all you gamers and creative professionals, the GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, is your best friend. This powerful chip handles everything related to displaying images, videos, and 3D graphics on your monitor. The better the GPU, the smoother and more visually stunning your gaming and creative experiences will be. Last but definitely not least, we have the power supply and cooling system. The power supply takes the electricity from your wall outlet and converts it into a usable form for all the components inside your PC. The cooling system, usually made up of fans and heat sinks, keeps everything from overheating and makes sure your components stay happy and healthy. Now that we've met the team, let's see how they work together. Remember the motherboard? That's where everything connects. The CPU sits in a special socket on the motherboard, while RAM modules slot into their dedicated slots. Storage drives connect via SATA cables and the GPU sits in a PCIe slot. When you press the power button, the power supply sends juice to the motherboard, which then wakes up the CPU. The CPU starts loading instructions from the storage drive using the RAM as its workspace. If you're gaming or editing videos, the GPU steps in to handle the heavy lifting of processing graphics. The cooling system works tirelessly in the background, keeping all these components from turning your PC into a space heater. It's really a beautiful symphony of hardware working in perfect harmony. Imagine turning on your PC like waking up for the day. Pressing the power button is like hitting the snooze button. It sends a signal to the power supply to wake up the system. The motherboard gets to work first, initializing itself and checking that everything is connected properly. Next, the CPU jumps into action, and its first task is to find the operating system, like Windows or macOS, on the storage drive. The CPU fetches the necessary files from the storage drive and loads them into the RAM, which is much faster to access. As the operating system loads, you'll see the familiar loading screen. Once everything is ready, your desktop appears, and you're good to go. All of this happens in a matter of seconds thanks to the lightning-fast teamwork of your PC components. Understanding how your PC works from the inside out can seem daunting, but it's incredibly empowering. Knowing what each component does and how they work together helps you troubleshoot problems, make informed upgrade decisions, and appreciate the magic happening behind the screen. Whether you're browsing the web, battling it out in a game, or creating your next masterpiece, every action you take relies on the seamless collaboration of these essential components. It's a beautiful example of how individual parts come together to create something truly remarkable. So next time you fire up your PC, take a moment to appreciate the incredible teamwork happening inside that box. It's a technological marvel, and now you know exactly how it works.